Djokovic having a really tough game that last game. He basically single-handedly kept Monaco in the tournament, at least for one more game. And let's see if it comes back to haunt him or if it was just a little rock in the road.
Seconds.
It's an appropriate response.
Love 15.
It seemed at times today as though he's been able to flick it on and off like a switch almost.
Yes, 15 all. Yes. 30-15.
He gets up the court here again. He recognises the fact that the ball's just a little bit short. Holds his ground nicely.
Now 30 all.
30 all.
Monaco's 2 points from dropping this match as the unforced errors continue to pile up. 36 now for the match, but 45 for Djokovic. And most of those were the first set. And Djokovic arrives at match point.
Jekyll and Hyde sort of performance, isn't it, today from the world number one?
30-40, 30-40.
Shower might not be far away.
Djokovic. 4-6, 6-2, 6-2.
Pretty heroic stuff from Novak Djokovic. That is winning when you're not at your best. It affected his movement, affected his head in the first set. But Djokovic moves on to the quarterfinals in his adopted hometown of Monte Carlo. Djokovic wins at 4-6, 6-2, 6-2 in just over 2 hours. And now the real question will be, how's that ankle going to hold up overnight?
Yeah, performance that at times left you sort of scratching your head as to how serious the injury was. Clearly there's a problem, but he's through. Ups and downs. When it really mattered, it seemed to be able to knuckle down and ignore the problems that are clearly there. I guess guess maybe we shouldn't be too harsh. This is his first clay court event, no matter what the ankle's doing. These guys are still in their first clay court event of the year. It takes a bit of time to get used to. These guys are not going to be really hitting their strides just yet. So perhaps at times we are expecting a little bit too much. One Monaco will rue his missed opportunities, I think. Djokovic was there for the taking at times. 14 seed could not take advantage. So the statistics of the match. Djokovic, 45 unforced errors. That's still a fair few for him over the 2 hours of tennis. 10 winners for Monaco. It's an area of his game where he does struggle, doesn't really generate able to hurt players that often with his natural pace from the back of the court. Second serve points one for Djokovic would be a bit of a concern, just 38%, not up to his usual standards. Finding a way to win, that's what it's all about. That's what Djokovic did today. Okay, so Djokovic is a winner and one spot left in the quarterfinals. Will it be Nieminen or Del Potro? We'll find out very shortly. Fognini and Gasquet. That'll be a good match tomorrow. Italy against France, either side of the border here. Djokovic squeaking through, 6-2 in the third. So let's head over to the Court de France. We're going to take in the final set of Nieminen and Del Potro, the only match left in the singles today. We're into a third and deciding set. We're going to pick up live pictures very shortly. One set apiece it is, 6-4 to Nieminen, 6-4 to Del Potro. Nieminen got off to a very fast start, led the first set 4-1. Before Del Potro just pegged him back, but the Finn, who's had some good results here this week, serving to start the third. Good time to pick it up as well. Break point for Del Potro here. Oh, and he's got it. What a start to the third set. One Martin Del Potro breaks straight off the bat. Alvin Palmer is back alongside myself, Nick Lester, for the remainder of this match. Good enough.
Very good, thanks, Nick. Just caught the tail end of the Djokovic match out by courtside. Bit of an up and down performance from Del Potro in his first match this week. Didn't get off to the best of starts against Dolgopolov. It took him a while to find his feet, but by the end he was playing some decent ball. Again, he's had to come back from a set down.
Fifth meeting between these two players. Del Potro's never lost. First time he's lost a set here, in fact, today.
0-15. Lofty.
Wouldn't necessarily associate Nieminen as playing that effective on the dirt, would you?
15.
Guy who likes the ball probably to come onto him a bit more, would you say?
Yeah, I think it's a fair point, Nick. I think he likes to use the pace from his opponent. Doesn't generate pace that well. Moves very well, pretty much all surfaces. But his favourite, I would imagine, would be a North American hard court or a European indoor court.
I think you've played him a couple of times, haven't you?
I have, yeah. We've had a couple of battles over in his hometown, actually, Helsinki.
Tickets. 40-15.
Del Potro taking a wild card here last week, deciding to come and play this event. Skipped Davis Cup duty weekend before last.
Jeu de bataille.
Fine inning. An easy thing to do is change direction in that manner for half volley.
Totalement 2 jeux à 0. 2 games to live.
Whenever that ball is in that strike zone for Del Potro, he doesn't half give it a whack. He's got big swings. That forehand can look a little bit awkward at times, but let's get good pace behind it.
Well, number 7, Del Potro right now. He had that fabulous run in Indian Wells. First one, I think you're saying.
Yeah. Shooting off the line. Sometimes you've got no say in how that ball bounces when it lands on the line. A lap of the gods.